If you could have picked up any player in NA on a team or not, who would it have been? No bullshit, no shady shit. Legit pick up a Seangares reunion, maybe. I mean, if we could have snagged anybody, it would have been probably, yeah, it probably would have been Sean, because we need an IGL.
Are you kidding me?
But that's just not possible, you know.
If you get the chance to join C9 again, do you join or not? They asked me to join. When they were looking for a fifth. I said, nah. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll talk about it now. So yeah. Definitely that loss to Kingwin at the Cologne Major was probably the most heartbreaking thing. That literally like sucked all the life out of me as like an in-game leader. I mean, I definitely gave it my all, obviously, for the next major at Cluj, but it was at that point where I got like really disheartened with the loss because. So to say we were like prepared for that game would be a massive understatement. We literally knew everything Kingwin was gonna do, and we knew what we were gonna do. We boot camped in fucking Cologne, like. But we just made so many fucking errors that game. Holy shit. And even versus Luminosity, like when we lost to Luminosity in Cluj, it was the same shit, dude. Like, literally, we read them like a fucking book, man. And, like, we just fucked up time and time again on big rounds. Like, both of those majors, like, I promise you can ask the players on the team, like, it's literally a fucking travesty that we lost those games. But the Cologne one versus Kingwin was by far the worst because we literally, so during the boot camp, we scrimmed against Kingwin, and I recorded a demo of it. One's out mid right now. And I went back and I rewatched the demo on Dust 2 the night before with the team. And I watched it with like the in-game wall hack that CSGO has. Like I typed whatever the fuck that command is to like let you see like the wireframes through the walls, and I literally like knew all their strats. Like I was like predicting what they were gonna do like as they were fucking throwing nades, and like their shit was just so basic, man. And it's just I don't know. We were so ready for it. They went to eco at like 13-13 where we knew they were going B. We had 3 guys on the B side of the map. I don't know, man. It was just a very emo loss.
You kind of hinted about the stress there. You kind of keep making these same mental mistakes. There have been rumors about you potentially falling back to a coaching role in Cloud9. Would that give you more flexibility to really work out those issues?
I don't even know. Honestly, it's stuff that I've tried to like iron out for like, I mean, forever now. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe.
Any truth to those rumors?
I mean, I don't know. No comment. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it. Like I've told my stream even, like I wouldn't mind going into the coaching role, but it's just there's no like truth to it yet, obviously.
All right. Just a couple more questions before I let you go. You were one of 3 US teams here in this tournament, and a lot of people kind of felt like Cloud9 had the easiest group of all 3 US teams.
We did.
You did. You would agree with that?
Yeah.
And so you don't feel it's, I guess there's this expectation that you would advance. Did that add pressure at all?
No, not at all. We failed. Like, I mean, I don't know what more to say. Like, I'm extremely like disappointed consistently at this point with like our decision making and just the way we piss away eco rounds. Like, we lost one in the Fnatic game.
Yeah.
We lost 2 in the Vexed game. We somehow won that. We lost, I think, 2 or 3 against Luminosity. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
How the? Sorry, I'm not even gonna say that almost.
Not a problem.
I don't get it. Like, same shit time after time. Sorry.
Last question, and no worries about the swearing. And I don't like asking this question because it implies instability, but people always speculate, so I feel I have to, you know. After yet another group stage exit, people are going to be wondering about roster changes. Is that something you guys would consider after such a cool streak?
I mean, I would hope not, but it's not in my hands, and I mean, I would love to keep playing with the same players, and yeah, I mean, like we have great times together, and everything like that. It's just getting our mind back in the game and focusing on winning again. So.
I definitely tried to convey throughout all of my streams since joining Cloud9 that I was not retired, And every time that someone said I was retired, I would be sure I would 100% focus on basically telling them that that wasn't the case and that I might come back at any time. So I always try to remain honest and faithful as far as my stream goes. It's just for some reason, I don't know why, it got portrayed that I wanted to retire. When my main problems with C9 extended way outside of the game itself, you know, it had to do with our travel schedule being extremely brutal and accepting way too many tournaments, combined with the fact that because of those tournaments, the players got drained and they didn't want to put in work. So it just really frustrated me a lot. That I would be like waking up like watching demos every day, and towards the end of my time on Cloud9, like I really wanted to win going out because I told the Cloud9 guys that I wanted to coach, and basically like when I was waking up every morning watching these demos and DMing, and people might have remembered that I was DMing like 1,000 kills a day before the last major. And it was really disheartening to see that people were drained, and I understand that people were drained, but I don't get that feeling. You know, I never, even if I'm drained and like burnt out, I still want to give it my all, you know, like I may not want to be there, but I'm still there kind of thing. And it rubbed me the wrong way. And that's ultimately probably those two reasons combined were the reason why I didn't want to be the Cloud9 coach. But like I said, it is mainly due to the travel schedule and the schedule that we were operating under. Because with Cloud9 we accepted way too many tournaments, and it was just impossible to hold a relationship, and I didn't want that. I didn't want that personally for my relationship, so this is a little bit different.
Tin Man?
He's nuts.
He's really fucking nuts. Like, I've 10-man against him many a times. He's nuts as fuck.
He just knows how to get, like, the kills and shit.
Yeah. No, his aim's insane too. Like, if he didn't have to worry about all the other shit, man, he'd be so fucking good. That's why I can't stand hearing people say, oh man, if they replace Sean, they'd be this. Right now, if you guys replace Sean, you guys would be fucked.
He's got an op.
That's what I said too.
One party.